Sexy. Let's get back to a little line of battle here. So we're kind of letting the system grow on us. I'm sure I'm going to repeat some things. It does flow really smooth, so that kind of makes it easy. Um, I'm not going to say that it doesn't give a good historical representation. Here's an example. Trying to picture yourself with rifle muskets trying to attack across bridges. Okay, one, you're not going to go across a bridge in line, and you can't. You have to be in column, so you're going to get slaughtered if you try to do that. So your only hope is to move in, maybe with guns and rifle muskets, and try to drive the enemy out of their positions, and then have maybe a brigade or some regiments in column ready to go across that bridge. But Ramseur's division here, just not enough oomph in that. And matter of fact, it was so little pop, other than maybe this brigade over here, that that Wallace was able to give orders to the second brigade from the third division, from Ricketts' division, to move to support the first brigade, who was moving with the cavalry. The cavalry, who's sitting over here now, was moving down to the ford. They were going to try to secure the ford, but McCausland's cavalry, which was reduced pretty good, he had orders to defend on this side of the ford. Now, McCausland can give initiative orders to himself, and according to the rules, he can give any kind of orders he wants to himself, whether it's attack or defend or run away or whatever. So, opted to, before he got killed, opted to defend on this area. Now, I haven't been able to roll anything to get that brigade away from that ford so that Gordon's division could move a little easier. Um, so the second brigade for Ricketts from the third division of the Sixth Corps is in position here on the high ground, and the first brigade is up here, and they're pretty stout. They got one unit that's about to go wrecked. The artillery that was over here with them from the Eighth Corps, they got completely decimated. I think that was a 3-gun battery. They got completely decimated, and the Rebs moved in these batteries here. So now they got some good firepower coming in on the Union units over here. Of course, it takes a lot to hit them at that range, but you can hit them. So, and it seems like I'm rolling a lot of 9, 10s, 11s, and 12s. So Gordon finally got across the ford, and his orders are to drive the Union, obviously, to take the bridges from this side of the river, because I'm telling you, you're just not going to take them from that side of the river unless you just get extremely lucky with good die rolls for the Confederates and crappy die rolls for fire from the Union, and crappy die rolls from the Union with morale, where you get some back fours or something like that, that has not happened. Most they've gotten is a back two, with a shaken result, maybe a loss here and there. So Eighth Corps standing up on their own here now on the bridges. The covered bridge is on fire, as it was historically, so that's useless. So now anything Ramseur would do would be with the railroad bridge, which I think is going to be out of the question. All right, Gordon's attack started. Ricketts is defending. Eccles' division, which is actually Rhodes' division, but Rhodes is in charge of the Corps, they're on, and they went right into their reserve position. So the only thing I can think of doing with them, and you got till 7 p.m., so we got 1, 2, 3, we got 4 hours left, is to get them orders to move down the pike, cross the ford, and work with Gordon driving this attack back towards, what we got here, the Baltimore and Ohio Railroad, and taking that railroad bridge. That's, I don't know, that'll give them, should give them overwhelming numbers, at least against the 2 brigades from Ricketts' division. I think that's all he's got here, 2 brigades. Yeah. All right, so the fire system's easy. You're going to do simple column shifts. The thing that it never feels like, I always roll the dice and go to execute, what I would call defensive fire. And every time I do it, I'm like, this is open volley. This is not defensive fire. So then I have to rework that. And I haven't missed any yet, but I've had about 10 or 12 instances where I tried to just calculate the odds or the strength numbers and do a regular fire and then I realized, nope, that's open volley. You just use a simple chart for open volley. And so other than that, I'm not struggling. And like I say, when I say it's not giving me sort of a non-historical play, because, like I say, this has been what I thought it should have been, or what, in reality, what it should have been. And this over here is just now starting to develop. So Gordon's got, obviously, some very good units, B morale stuff. But the Yanks by 1864, they're not too shabby. They have probably more numbers, but they have worse morale than the Rebs do. And a lot of these, well, the 6th Corps guys were experienced. But I think the 8th Corps guys that are up here, well, there are a lot of B units over there, but I don't know much about them fighting anywhere. But right now it doesn't matter because it's going to be 2 brigades from the 3rd Division, 6th Corps against Gordon's division, and more than likely Eccles or / Rhodes division will be coming down here to help the fight. All right, so that's the line of battle right now. We're picking it up. Not extremely hard to learn, and it flows pretty smooth. So, I'm gonna try to get this done, which, my God, I've already played since, what was it, the 10 a.m. turn? So I played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours of the game already. And I might play 3 or 4 turns in a matter of an hour. Granted, not a lot of units on the board. And just chugging right along. So there's one plus to it right there, is that ease of play or the smoothness of the play. All right, let's get this posted so you can see what's going on here with the Monocacy Junction fight. And we'll try to get some more of this done. All right, talk to y'all soon. Later.